Hey Royals, welcome to the midweek update, and I'm going to show you a few holdbacks as well as give you insight to my Axanthic Desert Ghost project, starting with this little girl right here. So it's been a while since you guys have seen this girl. This is a Lemon Blast, so that's pastel pinstripe, and she is a visual desert ghost, and I hatched her earlier this season. The mom of this girl is a mystery female that I purchased at Tinley. She was, I thought that she looked like a super pastel pinstripe, but for some reason she was labeled as a super pastel, no, spinner something desert ghost, which I knew she wasn't the visual desert ghost. But because desert ghost was in that labeling, I thought that maybe I could try to prove her out to be desert ghost. And so I put a male pastel desert ghost to that mom, and out popped this girl. So my speculation for her being het for desert ghost was correct. This girl wants to go. So yeah. And also the mom was labeled as 66% het for VPI Axanthic, and so that feeds into my Desert Ghost, Axanthic Desert Ghost project. So this is a bit of a surprise, but it worked out really well. I'm gonna go ahead and put her away because she looks like she wants to go back to her tub and get the heck away from me. Now right here is another girl from the same clutch. This one is a super pastel pinstripe, or also known as a killer blast instead of a lemon blast. 100% het for desert ghost, and possible het for VPI Axanthic. So this is the sister to that girl that I showed you earlier, which is why I'm holding on to her as well. You know, the possible het VPI part is a risk, but sometimes you got to take these risks, and when you hit it, that reward is even sweeter. So that's why I'm holding on to this one. And believe it or not, I actually produced another one just like this, or very similar, the year prior. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one out, and I'll show you what that one looks like. But yeah, check it out. It's very clean. It's got some weird funkiness on the dorsal, and I'm hoping that is some kind of indication that she might be het for Axanthic, because, well, you know what, I'll just get the other ones out because the other one has a very similar blurry dorsal thing happening. Before I show you the yearling, let me just round things out with that previous clutch. So this is the mom that I was talking about. She is a spinner. Obviously you can see how reduced the pinstripe and spider changes her pattern, and then she's also got this blurriness along the dorsal. So again, it's another indication that I am paying attention to, not saying that it is a het marker for Axanthic, but it's just something that I'm paying attention to, and I want to show that off to you guys as well. So I'm hoping that she may prove out to be het for Axanthic. So we already proved out that she is het for desert ghost. Next step is to prove her out for het for Axanthic, and let me go ahead and show you the male that I have in mind for this mama. Look at this handsome boy, and very active as well. He is looking for the girl, so I think he just came into sexual maturity. I did pop him a few days ago. I spotted a little bit of a sperm plug, so I think he's going to be ready to go in 2023. This is the boy that I'm going to put to that that new mom. He is a pastel Axanthic pied. So so we're going to not only try to prove that mom out for het for Axanthic, but we're also going to start adding pied into the project. So that's pretty exciting. So we definitely have our Desert Ghost, we have our Axanthic, and we're going to be adding some pied into it as well. And I got other plans for this guy, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel if you want to see what else this guy is going to. Let me put him away and I will get out that yearling. Here she is. This is the yearling. If you didn't see the egg cutting video where she was hatched, I will leave a card up in the corner so you guys can check it out. So this is what I believe to be a super pastel pinstripe, possibly super pinstripe, because both parents had pinstripe. Both parents are double hets for Axanthic Desert Ghost. And so she's not showing any of the recessive traits. Therefore, she is 66% het for Axanthic and Desert Ghost. And she's growing quite nicely. She did skip a few meals recently. However, she was also hatched very, very late in 2021. So, you know, she's not quite a yearling. She also has this blurriness along the dorsal. You can see it's very blurry. It's like somebody took an eraser and tried their best at erasing a very, very thick, heavy line and just did a crappy job of erasing. That's the best way I can explain it. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I'm hoping that this is some kind of indicator for you know, Axanthic, het for Axanthic. But we'll see what happens. The parents of this female right here, like I said, they were both double hets, and you know, since they laid late last year, I'm hoping that they'll go again late this year, or maybe it'll bleed into early next year. We'll see what happens, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. And I'm hoping to hit a visual, a double visual from that clutch, because I have all of these females now. I have those two females that I showed you in the beginning of the season. I have the mom. I have this one's mom. I have this one. And there's actually one more holdback that I want to show you guys. It's a little bit more power, but they're all female. I'm not complaining. I'm just wishing for a male. We absolutely cannot make a video without a snake in shed. And it's just unfortunate that this girl right here is in shed, but you can just see how beautiful this girl is, even in shed, how gray it is. I mean, once she sheds out, obviously a lot of this is gonna turn a brighter white color. But right now she's in gray, she's in blue, the belly is pink. She's just looking, I mean, she's looking horrible, relatively speaking, but still she looks great, because I know in my mind what she actually looks like, and that's kind of how I see her. But this is a super pastel pinstripe Axanthic, 66% het for Desert Ghost, another female. And whew, we have a lot in store here. Just growing things out. Like I said, I really need to hit that double visual, and it needs to be a male in order for this project to keep pushing forward with this project. But yeah, that's, I mean, the thought of being able to hit a male, the thought of even being able to produce that double visual is exciting, and that is what I'm shooting for. That just what keeps me going. Some of these double het to double het, they are like really long odds type of a project. But yeah, I mean, I know it's just gonna pay off in the long run. And I'm seeing all those other double visual Axanthic Desert Ghosts that other people are producing. And I know I'm sitting on something that is going to be equally as impressive, especially when a lot of mine have pastel, and we know how well pastel does with Desert Ghost, and we also know that Axanthic is something that really needs pastel and Desert Ghost, and so being able to combine all of those things is just exciting. I also have fire in the mix, but that's kind of more in the mix of the Axanthic Pie project. But like you saw earlier, the sire that I'm using is an Axanthic Pie, so ultimately all of these paths are going to converge, and we're going to make some beautiful triple visuals Axanthic Desert Ghost pies in the future. Well, that's it for this midweek update. I did want to squeeze in some more animals that are going to be made available, but we'll save that for next week. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.